guaranteed to be fresh and beautiful for at least 7 days. You choose the delivery date you want, and it's guaranteed. This is the only way to get 100 blooms plus a free glass vase for $19.99, or upgrade to a premium vase and add chocolates for just $9.99 more. Call 800-PRO-FLOWERS or go to proflowers.com. Click on the blue microphone in the top right corner. Type in Opie. That's proflowers.com. Click on that microphone and type in Opie. Order now. This offer expires Friday at midnight.
In case you missed it, this went down recently on Opie Radio.
I wrote this story in my book about Ozzy when he hosted Raw. Now, you probably know some of these stories, but I was hosting. I had to go work with the hosts every week because Vince was always like, "Well, put Jericho in there with him. He can do something. He'll make it good." And some of the hosts were really, really good, and some were really bad. Al Sharpton, awful guest host.
Of course, he was awful.
Dennis Miller was just talking over the heads of all the fans. No one knew what the hell he was talking about.
Of course.
The best ones.
No surprises yet.
No surprises. Best ones were Tyson, Bob Barker, and Ozzy.
Bob Barker was good?
Bob Barker was amazing.
Yeah,
the thing is, he came in, like, whenever guest hosts come in to the wrestling world, the fans will boo the shit out of him. Like this week, Kathy Lee was on the show, and they just annihilate her. Boo, boo, because they come from the outside world. When Barker came in, I thought they're going to tear him apart. But he came in there, and he, like, had the crowd in the palm of his hand because it was like 60 years of show business experience, right? He knew exactly what to do. And I was like the evil bad heel at the point in time where like people were attacking me on the streets for real. And this was the first kind of entertaining thing that I'd done in a while. We played The Price is Raw, and I was one of the contestants on The Price is Raw. And Barker did something and made, Chris Jericho got pissed off. So I walked up onto the stage and I was looking at him face to face, and I was like, "Barker, I will take you on anytime, any place, anywhere." And he had that, he's got the white hair and he's got the microphone, the little skinny microphone. He's like, "Chris, don't make me put you over my knee. Your mother won't be proud of you." Like, he's just had all these little one-liners. Like, Bob Barker was so amazing. But then I was like, "Vince, please let me do something with Ozzy. Like, I love Ozzy as you do. It's like, I gotta do something with Ozzy." So they let me do this little thing with Ozzy, and he's kind of standing there, and he's a little bit, he's Ozzy. At first, he's just kind of like clued out, not really paying attention. And then I do the little scene with him, and then he's like talking to me a little bit. And I told him that Zach and I are really good friends. And he's like, "Oh, I love Zach. He's great." So I was like, I always wanted to ask one question. I said, "Ozzy, what does SATO stand for?" Which is one of the songs in Diary of a Madman. And I always heard, like, you hear like Sail Across the Ocean. Yeah. And I said, "Does it stand for Sail Across the Ocean?" He's like, "No, whenever I'm writing lyrics and I can't think of a title, I just use initials." So I was having lunch with me and my ex-wife and Sharon, her ex-husband. So I called the song Sharon, Allen,
Thelma
and Ozzy.
Thelma and Ozzy. Point being, thanks for blowing the joke, Norton.
Oh, I didn't know you were kidding.
Ozzy
forgot.
Ozzy forgot
Oh, sorry, man. I really thought that Chris was stuck.
No, Ozzy was stuck. He couldn't remember the name of his own ex-wife.
Who says Jericho can't act?
Thelma and Ozzy. So I was like, that's great. So then I was like, "Well, what does AVH stand for?" From No More Tears. Like, "That stands for the Austin Villa Highway. It's a highway right beyond my house." And then I was like, the famous, like, "What does NIB stand for?" I said, "Does it stand for Not in Body or Nativity in Black?" He goes, "I don't even know what a fucking nativity is now." My drummer at the time, Bill Ward, he had a big, long, pointy beard, like the nib of a pencil. So I just called the song Nib. NIB. It's like the most evil song ever, but it's just named after his beard, Nib.
I can't believe I just fucking dumbly... Two Jews walk into a bar, but Chris, they're the owners.
Yeah,
What a non-instinct motherfucker I am.
Listen to Opie and Jimmy every morning here on Opie Radio. We're back. With Opie and Jim.
We're back with Rich Voss and Jim Norton, and you.
Don't forget Sam
Roberts.
Thanks.
In this temporary studio.
He's doing it again.
People say the mic sounds shitty. It's making them dizzy. Making them nauseous because I guess they're fading in and out and all sorts of crap's going on. So
Yeah, well, within a couple weeks, it's just a temporary home.
we're just trying to deal with it as they rebuild our old studio, make it a little fancier and nicer.
Do you think that's what's making them nauseous, or the content?
Oh, really funny, Rich. Really funny.
really?
Whoa.
Okay, so you've never seen anything
Funny, Rich Voss. Real funny.
Holy
I
shit.
thought you were trying to go for a positive vibe today.
I
Don't
was,
give up.
man.
Don't
I was.
give up. Keep it positive.
I was
Holy
just
shit.
asking, what do you think it is?
I don't know. I think we've had a few lofts. It's not the ideal situation, but we're doing all right.
People, that's
There's a few lofts in there at your
not the
expense.
ideal. What's not ideal? Listen, here's
Here's the
deal.
thing.
Here's the deal.
Oh, here's
I
the
want the deal.
deal.
You want me to tell you the
Whoa,
deal?
Here's the
Yeah.
deal. Not
When
here's
you
the thing.
guys-
doing it.
Oh my God, that's the
Did you see
smile.
it?
What?
I'm privy to the new smile. Finally,
Horrible.
I'm privy to it. He's been promoting it for 12, 14 hours now. That he was going to debut a new smile on the
I
show. He
debuted
just
my
did
new
it.
smile.
He just did it for me.
Nice.
Would you like to see it, Rich?
Yeah.
Well, you're not allowed to yet.
That's all right.
It'll happen though.
Is the back of your head growing?
I don't know. Put your hand on it, see if it feels the same.
That is fucking quick. Oh, is that quick? Wow. Do you guys remember the wedding singer?
Yes, the lady died.
Way to go, Rich. Well, that was 5 minutes. I was hoping to.
Oh.
Well,
Rich,
that's
the
kind
big
of a-
reveal. Way to go, Rich.
I wouldn't say it's a big reveal.
Way to go.
I think Rich made the right call there, just saying that the old bitch is dead and let's move on.
Let's move on. Fair enough. The old bitch at the end. She was at the end of the movie, mostly,
I
right?
never saw
Now
her.
Or was
it-
she through the movie?
Now it's time for entertainment news.
Yeah, the fucking old lady from the wedding thing had died. Some shit happened.
She did the Rapper's Delight.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
She was
I can't hear it.
101.
She was 101.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
She did she was throughout the movie, but her big moment was
At the
when
end.
she did Rapper's Delight.
Yeah.
It's just fun to hear a grandma rapping.
No, it's not.
You don't think
it would
so?
have been better to hear her doing something from Eric B. and Rock Kim. The 5%ers.
I think it'd be more fun to hear her falling down the stairs.
That would be true and hot.
A
More
woman.
fun to hear. And the orderlies fucked me. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Why, Jim?
Yeah,
101.
Or how about this one then?
Oh, fuck.
Woman who seduced underage neighbor was previously accused of having sex with dogs.
Yeah, I know her. What's her name?
She's got to be a pig, right? She's not.
Pig. What, are you kidding me? She's a catch.
She's got to be a pig, though.
I would imagine.
Let's look her up.
Let's look her up.
That's a
Yes.
hot one. At
Florida
the kids'
woman who was
party.
once charged for having sex with dogs, then relocated, changed her name, has now been charged for having sex with a teenager and letting him smoke marijuana and drink beer. My God.
I want to marry this woman. Oh, she's
Oh.
a good one.
She's hot?
She's not bad.
Let me
She fucked a dog. You bet she's hot.
Let me take a look. She's her name's Brittany. She's 23. She's being held on $15,000 bail.
I'll post
How
it.
can
See, I
a
can't
dog-
even see the screens
I
in
wanna
the
post
studio.
It's Brittany, bitch.
I don't believe that whole I fucked the dog stuff.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Why?
You know,
How
but-
do you fuck it? I mean, really? At what point in your life do you go, I'm going to fuck my... I don't...
No, the dog, I guess, would.
Huh?
Well, it's the woman.
I
so
could see maybe...
she's allowing the dog to mount her. Over the years, we've had calls from women. They'll. You want one?
No. I
You
could
want
see
one? We
maybe,
could get one.
Is she fat?
I could
though, or
see
no?
maybe a dog,
Doesn't look it.
like a lady putting something down there and the dog licking her pussy. I could see that maybe, but fucking her? I mean, does a dog really know?
Yes. Absolutely.
How do you know?
Because I know someone that fucked a dog.
No
What?
fucking way.
I know someone that fucked a dog.
Or the
Related
dog?
to you?
No.
Oh.
The woman I know.
So the woman allowed the dog
I
to
never
mount.
saw her. It was before I knew her. She just told me the story one time.
I think
Absolutely true.
Would you check that out? I think I would check that out.
No.
How
I-
hard can a dog get, too?
Rock hard. They don't
No.
have the same fears you and I do that we might be gay. No.
What do you mean, might?
No, the dogs. She told me she fucked her boyfriend's dog when she was much younger.
Yeah.
And that does nothing for me. That's not my thing at all. But one time she did suck my dick and watch dog porn.
Wow.
So how does that come about? How do you get that little quirk in your brain?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe your dad was a vet.
No, she said it was something about she was horny. And her boyfriend was away or whatever happened. I don't know what led up to it, but she said the dog fucked her. And she said it was like the animal thing of just it wanted just to mount her and fuck her. Like there was something about just being used as a fuck like that in an animal sense. That again, I don't comprehend it, but that was her experience.
I have to ask. Did it got in?
Oh yeah, it fucked her.
Wow.
Like I mean, you do
That was
weird
what
shit
she
when you're
said.
on drugs
Right.
and you're horny. Like a friend of mine.
A friend?
No, I didn't do that. I could tell you shit I did. I'll tell you. You know the blocks of government cheese? You know, they used to come with blocks.
Oh, yeah. We
he
all
stuck a hole in it. But
we've all done shit like
And
that.
he was eating it on a sandwich.
No. But he fucked it and then, left it, put it back in the microwave, left it there, and then went to pour in his microwave because he was a heroin addict. And there was a big hunk of cheese with a hole in it when he got to the porn store.
All right, that's great. I wasn't into that story until the end. That's really funny.
I did. I was so high once. I was young. I didn't know. I took a buttered roll, right, and then I told the story. I cut some of my hair and I put hair in it, so it felt like
You did not do the hair part.
I swear to God.
I would understand the other part, but there's no way you try to dress it up to look like it could possibly look like
I
a
never had
pussy.
pussy, so I didn't know.
You really cut some of your hair,
Just I had a lot of hair,
and then
I had a
you
lot
put
of
it around the makeshift hole.
Yeah,
Come on,
I swear to God. Why would I lie
I think
about
you're
that?
pumping it up.
Huh?
There's no way you would think that would work.
It stuck to the butter.
No, I understand that, but the part about making it look
physics.
making it look like, oh wow, this looks like a hot vagina now.
No, it's just like a vagina with a yeast infection.
Oh God. Oh, Brittany has moved.
Did you come in it?
Please, I come in it.
Yeah.
I probably did. Yeah.
Did you eat it?
Huh?
Did
No,
you
what
eat
kind
it?
of freak am I?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he came in it. That's an obvious thing. Brittany,
man.
she moved from Arizona, took a new name after her November 2012 charge for crimes against nature. They call it crimes against nature.
But did she fuck the dog? They said she allegedly admitted it to an ex-boyfriend. So is that something she admitted, or is that something that her boyfriend just said?
I don't know. I'm going to read more. I don't know. First of all, look up crimes against nature. What does that mean?
Yes.
Is it all encompassing?
It's when you fuck a tornado.
Because it says her 2012 charge for crimes against nature, which came after original charges of bestiality. So what's the difference between
I
those
don't
two
know.
things?
Crimes against nature or unnatural act has been a legal term for forms of sexual behavior not considered natural and seen as punishable offenses. They include anal sex and bestiality historically.
Is the dog bothered by that?
Fucking that girl?
Yeah, if the dog is mounting her, I understand we shouldn't allow this to happen, but in the end, is the dog bothered by that? We're pretty happy that you're
then
you're
this
offering
morning it's
yourself
hard
up.
for them to look at each other at breakfast. I mean,
In the last weekend of March, she allegedly had sex with a 15-year-old in Holly Hill, while he was visiting his father. The dad later found lewd Facebook messages between the two. The boy was reportedly sickened when his father told him about his illegal lover's past. The teen admitted to having intercourse with Brittany for 2 nights and said he was concerned about contracting a venereal disease.
See, she'd been accused of having sex. There is a sexy picture of her wearing like fucking like a little tutu or whatever. But she was charged with battery for the kid. But did she? No, I think her ex-boyfriend accused her of fucking dogs. I don't think she admitted that.
yeah, how could you prove it unless
Oh, here
you
you
saw
go.
it happen?
Here you go. The police report obtained by Huffington Post, a former boyfriend of Brittany, revealed that she told him she had engaged in vaginal and oral sex. Ugh. Jesus.
She blew the dog?
Oh, my God.
No.
The dog probably licked her pussy.
Oh, okay.
If that's what it was.
Oh, that's
Engaged?
okay.
No, but I mean, it's different than blowing.
Wait,
a
no.
dog.
She engaged in vaginal and oral sex with her family's dogs.
She told him that.
She said she had been intimate with the animals since she was 13. One of the dogs Brittany admitted to having sex with was 13 years old, and the other just several years old. Both were identified as medium-sized dog breeds.
By the way, the father was at that time working to gain custody of his daughter's son. Oh, the father, her father. Okay.
The boyfriend also claimed that he had approached Brittany's father to discuss the bestiality confession, but the man allegedly said that he was aware of the situation. The former boyfriend also noted in a filed report that she told him she had incest fantasies. Brittany has a young son.
Who knows? That could be a bunch of bullshit.
Well, the ladies don't feel like calling about the dog thing today. We've had it in the past, though, Rich. We've had a few
and
ladies
they've called in?
Yeah, they'll call in.
Disgusting.
They'll call in and talk about it a little bit.
People, humanity is just the fucking worst. I hate them. Kids and dogs and fucking kill them.
The kids and dogs?
No, yeah, that's kind of mean, Rich.
Kids and
dogs are cute.
That would make for a very sad society if you
just killing kids and dogs.
Kill all the kids and the dogs.
Okay, kids, come pet the dogs.
But
a professional athlete's son is going to jail.
Yeah, with Taylor.
Why wouldn't you say his name?
Because I don't want to. I don't know how true the story was. I didn't see it.
It was in every paper yesterday.
We talked about this yesterday. Who gives a fuck?
Remember the whole?
See how that hurts?
Yeah,
yeah, you're
exactly.
Right.
That's yesterday's news.
The whole country knows about it already, Rich.
That was.
Do?
Oh yeah, it's a national story.
Lawrence Stern just brought it up today when I was listening.
Lawrence Taylor's son. Lawrence Taylor's son. We had that yesterday. He's going away for 10 years.
Oh.
And then probation for 20 after that.
And there's a dude that might be going away for 15 years for fucking on the beach in Florida.
Where'd you hear that?
Get out of here.
He might get 15 years.
He must have done it in front of kids, right?
He did it in front of whoever. Like all these people taking videos of it. It's right on the internet. Google sex, and not to drink.
On the beach. That should be easy to come by.
He's facing 15 fucking years, and they want to make an example out of him because it fucks with their tourism.
I got the story right here. A jury Monday found a couple guilty of having sex on Bradenton Beach, it looks like, after only 15 minutes of deliberation. The convictions carry a maximum prison sentence of 15 years. He's 40, she's 20. They were charged with 2 counts each of lewd behavior for having sex on a public beach last summer. Video played in the courtroom during the 1.5. I'm going to get to the part where they're throwing the book at these people.
Yeah.
Because there's no fucking way they would do this. Let me see if I get to it. All right, so 1.5 day long trial showed Jose moving on top of Elisa in a sexual manner in broad daylight. Witnesses testified that a 3-year-old girl saw them. That's why. Like I said, in front of kids. If they were off by themselves or maybe some other adults around, they wouldn't have given them that
They got to register
sense.
a sex offender.
Sex offenders.
Like, really? That's why they have to do the same thing a guy who fucks an 8-year-old does? Come on.
Yeah, that's why the case was important. One.
Well, you could piss by a fucking school and register as a sex offender if you get caught.
Yeah, that's what I tell people.
The defense argued that the two weren't actually having sex, but that Jose had been dancing on Elisa or nudging him to wake him up.
If they don't have video...
Yeah, she was nudging his dick with her pussy. Nothing wrong with that. That's how you wake up.
I guess you can't do it in front of the kids is the problem they have
but
there.
15 years...
You got to include them.
You know...
Huh?
Some community service. Clean the fucking beach up. That's it. Clean it up. Don't do it again. You don't throw the book at him.
What would you do for him?
Hit him with a magazine.
Oh, okay.
You have him do community service.
What about a year? In jail?
You don't go to jail for that.
No.
You don't go to fucking jail for that.
But what if it's your 3-year-old?
Well, watching it?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
They don't know what's going on, a 3-year-old. Maybe.
You can. Yes, they do.
What? What are we getting at?
What if a 3-year-old walks past, you and your wife are watching porn and walks past that and sees it? Do you go to
say,
jail
get
for that?
over here. Show you something.
You know,
it's a tall 3-year-old.
It's a fucking.
Yeah. Where you watching
it's a tall.
porn?
How
Hop up.
I live up on the 3rd floor.
Get up here.
No, if walks by, not your.
Where am I watching porn?
Did your kids ever see you having sex?
No, one time.
Yes.
One time, Raina walked in with me and Bonnie, but we. Since it was okay because she doesn't.
Do they say, why is mommy kneeling behind daddy?
No, it's not like Bonnie makes noise, so she didn't wake the kid. But she
How
was
old
half
was she?
asleep. Huh?
How old was she?
I don't know. It was a couple months ago, like 2 months ago. But I don't think she saw it.
Why don't you ask her?
Why? Yes. Hey, did you see?
Did you wonder why mommy was laughing so loud?
Did you see? Holy fuck! Wednesday maybe isn't your day.
Let's say hi to.
Doing it again.
There's the smile again.
He's moving his head like Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder while he smiles.
Is that smile on videotape yet?
I don't think so.
Jimmy, you gotta put the smile out there for the people.
Thank you.
You promoted it enough. Let's say hi to Paul in Jersey. Paul,
I'm right here.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's going on?
The
Paul?
reason the guy is getting 15 years is, if you read into the story, he had just finished up another felony conviction for something. That's why they're throwing the book at him. But and they don't know what they're giving the girl yet. But when you think about it and you really dive into it, it's just ridiculous. And it's just a sad state of the American penal system. I'm not one of those guys who are out there saying, oh, wow, this country's going to anarchy. But you have the entire banking industry where no one did any type of jail time. You get rapists that don't even get 15 years for this. It's just bullshit.
Well, I guess it's tough when there was a 3-year-old in the area. I guess that's what they're focusing on, besides the fact that, like you said, he just got over a felony conviction.
But it's sex on the beach. I mean, should they get something? Yeah, they should, but 15 years?
Yeah, I know. I find it ridiculous.
I mean,
I don't care. I don't care if couples have sex around me at a beach.
Did they say they're getting 15 years, or that's the maximum they can get?
No, they said the guy is getting 15 years.
That's the maximum.
They have not decided on the girl yet.
All right, that's the maximum, but he's still going to do a few years.
I'm looking at that they have not been sentenced. The sentencing date is yet to be announced.
No, if you read it, as it's like a mandatory 15-year term, at least from the article that I did.
The convictions carry a sentence of up to 15
The judge
years.
says for the guy, he doesn't have any discretion. It has to give him 15 years. That's one of the stories that I read. They said they haven't decided on the girl yet. But for the guy, he's getting the 15 years. Now, whether he's going to get probation for some of that, I mean, who knows?
He shouldn't do any time. He should not go to prison at all for
Community service?
Yes, community service. Clean up the fucking beaches and do something,
You know, as much as it pains me to agree with Voss, he's actually right here.
I'm 100. Thank you.
Let me put Kim on with you. I think it's Kim in Texas. Kim?
Ooh, a dictator.
Hey, this is Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, my understanding that everything I've read.
What?
Just so immature.
What happened?
We're talking to Kim, Jimmy. Listen to Kim. Go ahead, Kim.
Hey, baby.
It's a guy.
This is Ken.
Oh, Ken?
Oh, Ken. Wow. I think we do have a Kim that does call the show, though.
Yeah, because there were a lot of boy has a girl name faces going around the studio.
Fuck yeah.
Now you ruined it. It's Ken in Texas. Go ahead, Ken.
Understanding, I've read several articles on this, and they were actually offered plea bargains with no jail time and like a year's probation and so forth. Now, I think they were offered two different deals on this, and they refused them and wanted to take it to court. And on top of that, the gentleman had prior, I want to say he was either a felon or so forth, and because of that, that also helped enhance it.
Why would the mayor offer the plea deal, not the prosecutor?
They just wanted to be done with this thing.
No, the male and female both offered deals, and they both refused them, and with no jail time and just like a year's probation, they both refused them and wanted to take it to court and wanted the jury to hear it, and that's what they ended up with.
All right.
Are you periscoping?
Yeah.
I didn't read that anywhere. I just
know.
Yeah.
Tell us when you're periscoping.
You're periscoping?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking meerkat then.
What
Meerkat's the fucking all the rage
Meerkat?
now.
What is this? Is it still winter?
What?
Is it still winter? Who's meerkatting anymore?
I'm
I'm going to Vine.
Vine.
I'm meerkatting. Periscope is fucking yesterday's news, man. There's the meerkat right at you, Sam Roberts.
By the way, Jim's new
Jim
smile.
Norton?
Jim's new smile has made his Periscope debut.
No, well, make a debut on Meerkat too, please. Meerkat is
It can't just
is
have
better
it.
than Periscope.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Jimmy is eating an apple
He's
as
eating-
a meerkat.
You called it his apple. I called it his home.
There's Rich Voss on my Meerkat. Meerkat better than Periscope.
Not even a little.
What do you
Until,
do- what-
until Periscope
what is this
is
doing?
available for my Samsung. Anyway,
What is this doing? Is this
we're live
streaming?
broadcasting.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta go on with the point is to go on with the show though. To not
Yeah,
like
what? No, I'm waiting.
you're not supposed to Periscope at the expense of the radio show.
I'm getting a lot of likes, and there's the new smile. that Jimmy's been promoting for the last 16, 18 hours. That is brutal.
That is so bad.
That is so horrendous.
Lots of hearts though coming in. Lots of hearts on the.
There you go. See?
What's wrong with debuting a new smile?
And there's Eric.
Neck.
Eric doesn't want to be on Meerkat, which is the latest rage.
We got the first comments coming in.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
To who? Jim Norton?
To Jim Norton.
Why? It's a wonderful new smile that he just debuted.
Yeah. Said it looks like Ebert's smile.
So
my connection's too weak to stream.
If I get on this Periscope, I could just start sending live stuff from my house.
Yes, you can.
Broadcast wherever you go. But you're not supposed to... Like, we should be doing the show, and this is just on. Like, that's why I didn't make a big thing about it, because we just do the show. Not like it's not a show about periscoping.
How did somebody show the fight this weekend on the side of their building in Brooklyn?
They did that too?
Yeah, it was on the side of the building in Brooklyn.
I didn't hear this story.
Yeah.
Let me hang up on these guys. Thanks for helping us out with that story with the couple having sex on the beach. I appreciate it.
There were people outside and fucking watching it.
Find me the story.
Go right online. Side of fight on Brooklyn. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the problem they had with the Pacquiao Mayweather fight was the fact that everyone was periscoping it. So,
I saw it.
But the pay-per-view people, they made their fucking money. Oh my God!
Well, I was in Florida at a bar outside. They showed it on big screens outside, so there was 1,000 people in the parking lot watching it.
That was illegal.
Well, it was illegal.
They take that stuff really seriously.
Well, no,
you got to get a license if you're a bar owner to.
No, they did for the people that were sitting in there eating wings.
Right,
but they couldn't stop the people from in the parking lot looking.
So then everyone. So that's how you watched the fight?
Yeah, it was great.
That's kind of cool.
I don't see anything about the side of the building though.
Yeah, look, in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Are you still periscoping?
Yeah, but you don't talk about it.
What?
You got to just let it happen, and then people can be like, "Oh, this is amazing."
It's like a webcam.
Well, they told me I have a weak stream, so I can't do it anymore. What happened?
They like your hat though.
Huh?
They like your hat.
This fucking hat is the coolest hat. I bought two. One tan and one gray. Yes.
Someone made the point we couldn't get to him on the phones. You bring your kid to the zoo, and the animals are fucking right in front of you. So what's the difference between that and a kid seeing a couple having sex on a beach?
That's a good point because they're learning life. That's life.
Yeah. I just don't feel like having to explain that shit yet.
No, you don't have to. They go, what are they doing? You could say they're wrestling or they're, Like my daughter's 7, she watches every Family Guy, so she learns stuff. Like the other day, we're talking about pregnant, and then she's 7 years old. She goes, just wear a condom, And she's 7, she knows this stuff. Yesterday, we were playing at the park. I go, you're not going to jail. She goes, well, I guess I got to do community service. So, but they learn all this shit from TV anyhow.
Sounds to me like she's learning a whole bunch of adult lessons that she shouldn't be learning at her age.
The smile again. I bet a Meerkat again.
Stop with the thing. First of all, nobody's using Meerkat, and second of all, you're not supposed to be so.
Look, Sam, I'm trying to.
You're way too self-aware. It's not cool.
It should just be.
What are you talking about? I'm not self-aware. I just got my Meerkat on right now, and it's focused right at you, Sam Roberts.
It's so stupid.
I can't get Periscope because it's not available for the Samsung yet, so I'm stuck with Meerkat. They just got this available for the Samsung people a couple days ago. There's Rich Voss in his brand new hat.
I don't know if it'll make you, Jim. I don't know if it'll make you happy, but this is Periscope, not Meerkat.
I like Periscope.
Fuck, man.
I can't believe people are saying positive things about my hat. This can't be your fan base.
They're not. I was being sorry. They're not saying
positive things.
It's negative. It's mainly negative.
They're listing things. Ooh, Rich.
All right, I'm going to take a phone call as I casually pan the room.
Yeah.
And just you're casually panning the room.
Why don't you Polaroid and send that to people? That's about as advanced as Meerkat.
So for
it's almost like I'm not doing it. Look how natural this looks.
It's not natural at all.
What's up, Kevin in Louisiana?
Hey, this is kind of for Rich and you, Opie.
Yes.
Hey, Kevy.
The Players Championship this weekend.
Yes.
You think it's a good bet to put a bet on Phil Mickelson going on 40-1?
Hell fucking no. Phil Mickelson is not going to win that.
How do you if it's 40-1, what the fuck? You put $100 on it, you can win four grand.
True. Yeah. I mean, if you got $100 just to throw away as a goof, you do that.
But I'm saying it's pretty good. It's a pretty good. I mean, that's some great odds, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, he has not played well, but he did play well at the Masters.
Here's the two here's the number 1 and number 2.
And here's all our show prep that's not working too well today. See, I wrote corn muffins down because I thought that would be a thought starter and we would do something with that.
Stop narrating your fucking video where you're doing a radio show.
See, there's the Brian Regan. He was scheduled for 8 o'clock.
Who would think corn muffins is a great discussion starter?
I don't know.
Pancakes. You're supposed to talk about whipped cream on pancakes.
Oh, we never talked about that. You're right, Rich Voss.
Spieth and Dustin Johnson.
This is the story we're doing next. And only if you're looking through Meerkat, you know what story we're doing.
You got to
next.
do the show naturally. You can't.
Jimmy is doing the show naturally.
I'm just saying you can't play the cameras. You got to do your thing.
No visual gags, right?
No, it's stupid.
Holy shit! Fucking Gallagher 3. Spieth or Dustin Johnson.
Now we get the smile. Look at that. We're getting the new
I
Jim
agree,
Norton
Rich.
smile.
What about McElroy?
McElroy.
I'll take Mac.
McElroy won the match championship, Rich Voss. So.
You know what? If you're going by odds,
I'll tell you
2 in a row are, you know what I mean? Especially after 2 weeks after the Masters, they're kind of burnt out. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, also, one last thing. You should check out the video of last week. Keegan Bradley almost getting in a fight with...
How fucking cool was that?
We saw that.
You saw that?
I'll tell you who's not winning the tournament this weekend. Jim Norton acting very natural as Meerkat. Jimmy says it's you really shouldn't do visuals or anything.
Who's not going to win?
The listeners.
Yeah, Tiger Woods is not going to win because he's crying over the breakup of his relationship.
She's super sexy.
He's 28-1.
I wonder what happened.
She blew him off. She's finally had it with him.
Well, I heard she got contacts. She's like, "Oh my God, you're..." Yeah, it was something like that.
She's trying to be cool about it, but
you're the help.
Or maybe he's back out there getting some strain, so he might play good again.
He's heartbroken. She was the one that broke up. So, and she's trying to say it's their schedules and all that, but obviously something else was going on.
He was probably fucking somebody else.
What's the odds on Dustin Johnson?
Dustin Johnson.
Well, is he dirty?
And
Dustin Johnson, I think it's around 10-1 or something like that.
And Fowler's going to explode soon.
Really?
Fowler's in the same. He's in a team.
Yeah. Yeah.
The highest one is McElroy and Spieth.
Yeah.
Well, we're officially we officially have the visual element in our studio. I'm doing this very naturally.
There's some mean people on Periscope.
What are they saying?
Well, I just had I was going across the whole studio and getting some of the support staff.
Yeah.
And somebody asked if E-Rock is a part of Meerkat.
Look, and I could get his reaction right away, right after you said that.
That's unfair.
Yeah, E-Rock, you have anything to say? They went with a Meerkat joke.
Texas come in?
Huh?
It pops up on the screen.
Can you ask?
Is good. No.
Can I get one positive thing on my hat?
Okay, who likes? Everybody send in a positive thing about Rich Voss's hat.
How about my new tattoo?
Listen, we shouldn't be focusing on Periscope or Meerkat. It's just it's an addition.
Why? I got 128 people right now. That's huge.
Wow.
How many people you got?
I've had 300 the whole time.
What
Wow.
the fuck? All right, my number's going up.
Oh.
Says Voss looks like a 50s hobo.
Exactly. And tell them they spelled it wrong.
That's another homo joke.
They said Voss looks like a...
Age and the sexuality are both right.
They said he looks like a bang bus actor. And they said your tattoo looks like shit.
Well, my tattoos look good.
Let me see the
I
new
agree.
one. Let me see the new one.
What is the new one of Rich Voss?
Hawaiian girl.
Oh, it's a girl?
Oh, that's wonderful. All right.
Not the kind you like.
So now what do I do? Do I just hold this up for the rest of the show?
Would you turn yours off?
Yeah,
because you're supposed to be hosting the show. I'm producing the thing. We'll just have a Periscope thing going, and then you do the show, and we'll act like this isn't even happening, and it'll be great.
People have been screen capping my new winning smile, which I debuted this morning.
Yes, you did, Jim Norton. Yes, you did. This app is garbage. Voss looks like Blink 182's dad.
Oh, that's not that cool. Is this Jim? You're somebody's phone background now, Jim.
Oh yeah, well, I want to see the pictures that they're
calling you an even uglier Adam Sandler.
Oh, that's unkind to both people.
No, I'm very good looking.
Well,
all right.
I'm
gonna shut off my Meerkat.
I was back in the day before.
Huge success. This was a huge success.
I mean, you talk about a show for 2015.
This was a huge success. Huge success.
Huh?
I'll be meerkatting until fucking Periscope gets their act together and makes it available for the Samsung.
What did you think?
Goodbye. Do you say goodbye?
You can if you want, but you're not when you're hosting a radio show because people listening to the show are kind of like just want to listen to the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jamie Foxx says earpieces fell out before Star Spangled Banner flopped. Did you guys play that on Monday when I wasn't?
We actually did not.
We did not play it.
We talked about it.
We were busy doing other stuff.
Now he's coming up with excuses.
Yeah, he said it sounded good in the arena.
Don't blame Jamie Foxx for his Star-Spangled bomb at the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. What? The Oscar winner says his in-ear monitors fell out before he had to sing the national anthem at the Las Vegas bout Saturday, leaving him unable to hear the organ.
He couldn't hear the organ. That don't make no sense.
Back him in.
Huh?
When he pick him up and put him back in, if they fell out,
what depends on where they fell out. It might have been when he was making his victory jog out.
Despite that, Fox told Ellen DeGeneres, in the arena, it killed. Fox said he even got compliments from Denzel Washington and other A-listers in the audience. He's just making excuses.
What are they going to say? Yeah. That's like me having a bad set and going, well, people told me it was the crowd, not me. Fucking shut up, Jamie.
However, he added, after hearing about internet reports clowning his singing, he watched a video of the broadcast and admitted it was off. In the stadium, you would have thought I was getting a standing ovation, but the telecast, it was different. It was so off, Fox told E.T. Let's listen to this damn thing.
Yeah, Roseanne complimented him.
Why the fuck would they ask Jamie Foxx to sing that?
Yeah.
Even though his voice is okay, but there's so many legit singers.
Mayweather
in
probably
Vegas,
wanted
too.
Ugh, fucking Mayweather, stop it. The Burger King and you and a guy with a fucking fucked up shoulder for $100 a pay-per-view.
And the Biebs was there, too.
Fucking A. I love the fucking Biebs. He's supposed to be retweeting me soon.
So scheduled, right?
I told him, follow me back. We'll just promote each other. Like you promote me to your audience, I'll promote you to mine.
Oh, so it's kind of a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours deal.
One hand washes the other, Chipper.
Is that what he says?
My mother said that.
She used to fuck a lot of guys, right?
Watch your language. It's a radio program.
It's a nice program, too.
Forgot about that. That's my fault.
Yeah. Why don't we listen to Jamie Foxx?
Guys.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
stinks.
through the perilous fight, or the ramparts we watched were so gallant.
It's not horrible, though.
Well, no, not to anybody who can't hear.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs are bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
That's low.
That was horrendous.
I would say 50% was good and 50% was good.
Was that a hallelujah?
That was.
Hey, listen, hallelujah.
That was not well
You know what?
received. They should have got. There's so many singers. What, Stevie Wonder couldn't be fucking walked up there to do it?
Well, I mean, we've heard worse over the years.
He remembered the lyrics.
Yeah, like Roseanne. There's a few who aren't supposed to, but comedians shouldn't be singing that
It's
song.
bad, but it wasn't that bad.
No, I think
For the
half
biggest
was
fight in
gonna
the last 20 years, they should have got an amazing singer.
But I mean, they beat the living shit out of him on Twitter.
Yeah,
I mean, there were moments where it was a little pitchy.
I was not.
Isn't
good.
that what they say on The Idol?
They say, well,
pitchy.
Randy, the dog, Randy Jackson.
Yeah, a little pitchy.
Oh, I loved him. My mother loved him.
I know why that was.
I wasn't laughing at Jamie Foxx during that performance, by the way. I happened to go to the show's Instagram, Opie and Jimmy, and there's Jim Norton's new smile. It's right there for everybody.
Oh, it's not. It looks good, man.
It's right there for
Looking
everybody.
good, E-Rock.
You could have had the Biebs sing the national anthem.
It's Opie and Jimmy on
why not?
on Instagram.
He was there.
I don't think they just call somebody up to without rehearsal and
Hold on, I think this might be a Meerkat moment.
What are you doing with the thing?
What?
Don't worry about Meerkat.
I feel like Rich has something really good for Meerkat right
Yeah,
now.
you
Hold
know,
on, let
I
it
mean,
load. Let it
It's
get.
radio.
Let's get a couple people here.
It
All right,
dates
we're
us.
good. We're good. We're
What I'm
we're
saying
good.
is,
Yes,
no
Rich.
one's coming right up.
Shut up.
No one's coming out of the audience to sing, without rehearsing. To how many people saw the fight?
This says
Over,
Voss looks like a gay umpire.
Well, that really? You
That's what it
repeated
says.
that horrible.
That's what it says.
That'd be a humpire.
Repeat the good. Repeat the good ones.
Jimmy's proud of that one. All right, I think this is more natural now.
Why
I think this Meerkat thing's very natural now. It's almost like you don't know I'm doing it, right?
No, you're talking about it again.
Oh,
What did you think of the Jamie Foxx performance?
me?
Yeah.
I honestly, it was bad. We've heard worse over the years. What is Jimmy doing? I'm trying to give my opinion on the Jamie Foxx.
That's not Jim. That's Chip.
What? This guy ain't bothering no one.
Why are you?
You're
Why are you
jingling
shaking-
your
why are
keys
you
in front of the
jingling
mic.
keys?
I do that when I'm nervous. You can't even hear it.
I think the problem
Is
is
the mic picking that up?
Yes, of course it is.
What the problem with what?
With the national anthem,
Yeah.
is that maybe it's not the worst thing ever, except this was advertised as one of the biggest things to ever happen in sports.
Yeah, it was
supposed to be the biggest fight in the last 30 years.
That's like a joke having. I mean, Jamie Foxx is great and Ray, but it's like, come on, man, get a real singer to do that.
Yeah.
It was bad, but I mean, they
Vegas.
destroyed him
There's 2
on
million
Twitter.
singers.
I know, but it's not supposed to be something. We don't do this every year. These Pacquiao Mayweather.
They should be
focus.
wrecking them on
Focus.
Oh, you're on Meerkat, baby.
We can't have a conversation if you're worried about Meerkat.
Oh, I thought I was doing the Meerkat a little more naturally.
No.
Ro, say hi to the Meerkat people. All right. Anyway, you were saying?
We could fucking do our podcast live on Periscope. At
Yes,
home.
you can. Yes, you
Holy
can.
fuck!
I don't know if anybody's
gonna
thought
run
about
out.
that.
Fucking, they're looking at the fucking batteries.
Thanks for the practicality, Jim.
All right.
You better charge your phone first.
They should have got someone better, of course, but I didn't think it was that bad.
It's
in the end.
pretty bad, especially in the context of this is the biggest fight in 30 years,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
terrible.
record-setting pay-per-views, and it's $100, and there's millions of people watching.
Yeah,
30 years? Not 30.
You don't think it's the
Holyfield
big,
and Tyson's fought.
what year?
It wasn't
25
30
years?
years ago.
25 years then.
Okay, well, don't say 30 if it's 25.
What? Then I'll say 25 then.
Okay.
All right.
I kind of think that's a really good question. When was the last quote, because they like using that term a lot, fight of the century?
I would say Holyfield and Tyson. No, or Hagler and Sugar Ray.
You can't go back
Hagler,
that
Sugar
far.
Ray.
How long ago was that?
Probably 28 and a half years ago.
close to 30.
When was the last fight of the century?
Well, look
It
him
has
up.
to be a Tyson fight, no?
Tyson. It was either Tyson Holyfield or fucking Hagler and Sugar Ray, because that was towards the end of
I would go Tyson
Sugar Ray's
Holyfield.
career.
I think you're right. I think that was the last fight of the century. Before this one, that's how long it's been, though, as far as boxing goes, getting that real huge fight together.
So you think Holyfield Tyson?
I would say so, yeah.
All right. Do we know what year that was?
or Jerry Cooney and his landlord.
Why are you taking shots at Jerry Cooney?
I like him. I'm not taking shots. I'm just saying.
Jim Norton did a little TV with Jerry Cooney.
I played golf with him.
And he couldn't have been nicer.
He's the nicest guy in the world.
And he's Huntington's own.
You're right. I played
He's
golf
from
with
my
him.
hometown.
He's a great guy. I made a joke.
I want Jerry Cooney on the show. We're going to go to Scott in Virginia.
It says Holyfield Tyson was 96.
So that might have been the last fight of the century.
29 years ago.
No, 96.
19 years ago.
Fucking
96,
19.
you said.
Okay.
Who's this guy calling it?
Fucking idiot.
Scott in Virginia. Go
Great
ahead.
Scott.
Hey, what's up, Bo?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Jimmy?
We're,
Hey, y'all failed to mention about Prince coming to Baltimore to save the city this weekend.
what is he doing?
What'd he do?
He's supposed to be having a concert, and he wants everybody to wear gray. For
For
Fred
what reason,
Gray.
Gray?
You know, Chippa.
But why does he want everyone to wear gray? For what reason?
The mood.
He's just playing.
What is he doing?
He's playing to the camera.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing the radio show. So he wants everyone to wear gray?
Chip is holding my wrist.
Shut up.
I hold the camera.
Wait, if he's playing toward the camera,
Why
you know
does he
what I
want
gotta
everyone
do.
to wear
Of
gray?
course.
What's the
I
reason?
got a
Do
meerkat.
tell.
Back on Meerkat.
I guess he wants everybody to calm down up there. I don't know, Chip.
Who am I to say?
You're not saying anything. It's the Rally for Peace concert in Baltimore that Prince is doing.
I see.
Is this anyone else doing it?
Let's see. Prince has announced a Mother's Day Rally for Peace concert in Baltimore at the Royal Farms Arena.
When's he doing it? Would that be Mother's Day?
Yes.
Good move by Prince. That's very good for your mother.
You seem to be playing toward the cameras.
Not at all.
Chip.
I'm just talking to Sam.
Doing a radio
He's doing
show.
some fancy stuff, I think.
He's holding my wrist. Yeah, they haven't announced any other acts except Prince.
Well, that sucks. Prince has never played my neighborhood. What do we have to act up to get Prince to play our
That's
neighborhood?
pretty much what it is.
That's
You
not
gotta
fair.
Throw a bunch of stuff.
How you going to act up in your neighborhood? Burn toast? Nothing.
Chipper, is your mother telling
Fuck, I
can act up in your neighborhood.
Dude, I will loot a CVS if it means Prince comes to my town. Yes.
What do you
I would love to see Prince.
First of all, you're not looting anywhere, okay? You'll hurt your back. You're not fucking...
That's not nice.
My
I've worked
mother's
really hard
in
on my back the
Baltimore.
last couple of years.
loot something. You'll probably catch a cold and go
Yeah,
into CVS and get medicine.
You play the loot.
You suck.
You know what I mean? You're going to play the loot like an instrument of some sort.
I'll go right to the allergy aisle. Get some free fucking...
All right,
Go down with Benadryl.
Right, I'll just get some Benadryl and Sudafed.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Scott,
Benadryl
Virginia.
if
That
he's
was
got
terrific.
Something needs drilling.
Not what it's for.
All right.
This is Z-Rock and Rollin' playing grab ass in the corner while
I see that.
while the show is going on.
Rich, I'll take you on at golf, this guy says.
I'm probably sure he probably could beat me. He's probably a scratch golfer, of course.
Oh, who cares if he's itchy?
If he wants, if he belongs to a major course like Trump or Plainfield Country Club or
Another
Bolster
one of some sort.
or Pine Valley,
Sure.
then I'll play with him. But I'm not going to play with him at some shit course.
Now you play at a real course, of course.
Of course, you know.
Of course.
Yaza Polana.
Yasa
nice course.
Polana. Who's that? I know that motherfucker.
No, you don't.
No, Sammy Bram Muffin.
Yo,
was a
Roland,
lady.
you periscoping? Let's fucking high five, man. Our phones.
Just do the show.
What?
Yeah, we're really ruining the show.
Like,
for
it's not
folks.
now the whole staff is
We're
like, it
ruining an
doesn't-
already lousy show.
nobody
You
can.
think it just started today?
That was what my just joke
I
just
know.
was.
kinda.
That's very hurtful. All right, I'm going to...
You're doing pretty
shut
well
off my
with theaters
meerkat.
and clubs and stuff.
All right, shut that down.
New sneakers.
Very natural. No one even noticed I was doing that. Okay. Woman files lawsuit against all homosexuals in existence.
What?
Where am I going to get the money?
Well, who is this bitch? Who is this woman?
This woman is she's from Nebraska. A Nebraska woman identifying herself as the ambassador for plaintiffs. God and his son, Jesus Christ, is suing all homosexuals on earth for breaking religious and moral laws, according to court records filed Tuesday. They're going to have to deal with this shit.
At least she's not an irrational ass.
Yeah, it's about time.
That's the way to deal with it.
In the suit entered into the docket. I love when they enter it into the docket.
Docket. That's what you say about boats. Go ahead.
It's Driscoll versus homosexuals. Jesus. She's 66. She's from Nebraska. Asks in a 7-page, neatly handwritten petition that U.S. District Judge John M. Gerard decide once and for all whether homosexuality is or isn't a sin.
How about this? How about they make this cunt pay the legal fees of the state so they don't have to bear the burden of defending this?
Yeah.
This is what's wrong with our country. How is this nut or whatever she is not going to be forced to pay her all legal fees of the people she's making litigate this dog shit?
Right. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Citing Bible verses, citing Bible verses, excuse me. Driscoll contends that homosexuality is a sin and that the homosexuals know it is a sin to live a life of homosexuality. Why else would they have been hiding in the closet?
My mother said the same thing. It's Adam and Eve, Chip, but not Adam and Steve.
She doesn't put any sort of. No, I see what he's doing. I'd prefer to ignore it.
I'm going to sue all the people that covet thy neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't covet thy neighbor.
Covet.
It's covet.
It's not covet.
What is it?
It's covet, but it's not thy neighbor. It's the neighbor.
Really, a Y or an E? You're making that fucking covered? Covet the neighbor? It's thy neighbor. Okay? $100.
What is the expression?
Covet thy neighbor.
Okay.
She says,
I'll bet you $100 that's not the expression.
It's not the expression. It's one of the commandments.
Okay, wait. If there's the bet on the table, $100.
No, I don't have the money, but I'll bet you.
He doesn't
I'll
get
bet
it.
you $1. No, I'll bet you $1, like in trading places.
Yes.
$1.
Do you think I would let Sam's hair run this company?
$1.
Yes. Look it up.
Hold on, buck on the table.
Wait, but what you say it is? What do you say it is?
No, he just no. The bet was whether or not the expression was covet thy neighbor.
Yes, thy neighbor.
And Jim is saying that is not
Oh,
the
I have it
expression.
Hold on, this is a
Buckaroo.
No,
this is a
Opie,
meerkat moment. Hold on.
Opie, don't
What-
do
what-
that.
what happened?
You ruin it when you do that.
I'm acting
All right.
natural, like you said.
Here's I only have a 5.
All right.
So money's
Look up
going
the
down.
10 Commandments.
Fiver.
All right. I'm going to look up covet.
So
No, 10
what is it? A
Commandments.
$5 bet?
Thy
$1.
It's a $1 bet, but you only have a 5.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna do a little like fucking
Neighbor.
artsy shot with this meerkat right now, Sammy.
Just do this.
I'm going artsy. Everyone's staring at the computer. Who's right?
Look up the
Jim
10
Norton
Commandments.
or Rich Voss?
Look up the 10 Commandments.
Voss, a bit paunchy, I notice.
What do you mean
paunchy? You're a bit paunchy.
What does that mean?
Okay. Here's my only problem.
I'm fucking. You're not saying I'm fat.
Well,
No, I said paunchy.
I'm getting a lot of results for people who are saying in the 10 Commandments that you're not supposed to covet
That's
thy
what I
neighbor,
said.
but nobody is talking about covenant.
I like to throw an N in every now and then because that letter.
So that
is
would
not-
be-
as long as you don't do it in your neighborhood.
That would be a win for Jim Norton.
No, turn it.
Win for Jim Norton.
I don't want the buck.
It's not
Give it
covenant.
to charity.
It's not covenant.
So-
Give
the
the
10
old buck
Commandments.
to charity.
All right, I'm going to
Look
look
it
up
up.
the 10 Commandments.
Oh, you want your abs on meerkat? There you go, Rich.
Yeah, look at it.
Wonderful.
Stop blocking.
They're looking a little mushy.
They're fucking hard as a rock.
All right, I'm going to look up the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, but it's like a
I wish you were
WWF.
saying about tumors.
He's got like a WWF belly.
What do you mean?
Voss. It's still hard, but it's
A
barrely.
wrinkled, withered.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where is it? I'm gonna put my glasses.
My
on.
fucking stream's too weak again, you son of a gun.
Okay, there it goes. It says, thou shalt not covet neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet neighbor's wife. Unfortunately, the word covet is nowhere near the 10 Commandments.
That's great.
Yeah, it's not. The word is not covet.
What is going on over there?
Chip is on top of my keyboard now. He's trying to get his face on the thing.
No, I'm looking at the fucking neighbor thing.
But you're not even on mic anymore. This is supposed to be a distraction. It's supposed to be an addition.
It is an addition.
Fuck.
I better meerkat again.
Why can you guys not comprehend doing something in 2015?
I missed a moment there.
I'm doing
I
this
miss
Periscope
Chips.
when I get home.
Putting his cheek on the
Wait to do
computer.
it. How do I download it?
You've done Periscope
The App
before.
Store.
When a guy opens his zipper, Periscope comes up and you kiss it. Dick sucker.
How do you do it? How do you get it?
You just download it. It's an
Download
app.
it. It's an app.
Is it against the law?
Yes, it's against the law. It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Is it really
It
against
is.
the law?
It's
Yep.
against the law if you like broadcast a
You're not allowed-
Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
It's against the law. You're not allowed to covet Periscope.
Listen to me before. If I say I do it and
Yeah.
then I put on my podcast on live,
Put your podcast
is that against
online.
is that against the law?
No, it's
No.
your podcast.
No, only the laws of good entertainment.
No.
Why would that be against the law?
Because I don't know if the site is legal.
Oh, you shut up.
Why would they have an illegal website on the App Store?
It's legal.
Oh, it's on the App Store?
Yes.
Yeah, how else are you going to download the app?
You could just you can download things that aren't apps.
I just said you have to download the app, though.
But I didn't listen to you because you're unlistenable. I fucking didn't know it was an app.
Yeah, no, it's an app.
iTunes?
The iTunes App Store will have it, yes.
Can I pick one up on the way home?
It's $80.
Yes, sure. Yes, you can.
Can I finish this dumb story with this lady?
Yes.
So homosexuality is an abomination. She challenged the court to not call God a liar. Let's see. What else does she say here? Driscoll writes, I'm 66 years old, and I never thought that I would see the day in which our great nation or our great state of Nebraska would become so compliant to the complicity of some people's lewd behavior.
Unbelievable.
So,
I wish people would.
but I think
fucking
Jimmy's
take
right.
their
She should have to,
pay the bills of the state for forcing them to litigate this dog shit. That's the problem. Like, our tax dollars go into these fucking scumbags and their frivolous litigation.
Someone should decide, well, we feel like this is one of those frivolous lawsuits, so you're going to have to pay everyone's fucking legal fees. That's what we should do in this country.
It's not going to make it anywhere. It's going to be. It's not even going to make it to the courts. It's only going to be a little paperwork.
Just try it in New York. So if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
There's a lot of gay advocates that are hoping they get deposed because that'll mean they get to go into court and speak about this.
Is that true?
Yeah. Dan Savage is an advice columnist who said, "Man, I hope I get
We've
deposed."
had Dan Savage on. Why would he waste his time with that nonsense?
Because he carries their message.
Yeah, I don't care. And there's going to be, if people start getting deposed for this thing, there's going to be a lot of attention paid to it just because it's so stupid.
No one's going to get deposed for this.
Anybody, I want to sue every special interest group in this country.
You
Everyone.
do?
Yes.
What?
For what?
For being a special interest group.
I don't think that's illegal.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. Stop. Nobody cares
That
anymore.
would be a weird lawsuit. I'm suing you because you're a special interest group.
Yes.
That's the whole reason.
It's just enough already.
Go deeper than that, though.
Yeah.
All right. How can we go deeper? Should I hold the phone up when I say it?
Oh. Should I meerkat?
No, you were
Am I
on
missing
such a good.
something?
You were on such a good track.
Oh, okay. All right, we're going to get the hell out of here because we have to clear out by 10:30.
Oh, fuck. This went so fast today.
So why were you being so insulting that last hour?
I wasn't insulting.
You said it was a very bad show.
I never said that once.
Yes, you did.
You said it 40 times.
You said it a lot.
I didn't.
It was really starting to hurt our feelings.
No, I didn't think it was bad. You know what I thought?
A couple times, it's
I
like,
think you
that's
guys-
kind of funny. But when you say it 40 times, it
No,
really
I don't
starts
think you
hurting
guys
our
are
feelings.
comfortable in this room yet. I don't
See,
think you
that
found-
hurts for you to
I
say
don't
that.
think you found your voice in this room.
This room sucks. We're just making the best of a bad situation.
Okay,
We'll be
and
back in our regular studio in hopefully 2 weeks.
Like, I'll be at Ellery's Friday in Middlesex and
Fucking cool.
Looney Bin in Staten Island on Saturday. Come out. It's been a year since I've been to Staten Island.
Holy fucking shit, a year? Tell us more.
Years.
Chip is just trying to get some Periscope time.
Are you, and you're not doing your show? That sucks.
I know. I want to do it next
They
Tuesday.
can't
at
figure
least.
it out.
Get us in next Tuesday.
Everything has to stop until that studio's built.
You know.
All right.
All
You
right.
can't complain that they're building it. When we
No.
they didn't build it.
No, trust me. I'm happy they're finally
Yeah.
doing it. But
But if they can find you guys a show, why can't they find us one?
sort of. But we have to leave at a certain. We can't go late.
No,
we
Opie,
can't
you
do
should
anything.
tell him because your show is a bigger deal than his show. Is the answer to
I
that
know.
question?
Yeah. You're trying to turn
That's why
things
I said
upside
it.
down.
I know.
All right.
Okay, he's got his glasses on
Yeah,
upside
he's done
down.
a lot of visual bits, even though he said he
Yep.
wouldn't.
Sammy Bram muffins.
Fuck, I didn't get that on my meerkat. That's a huge catchphrase. That's going to help my numbers.
No, Opie,
I'm going to, what?
it's forced when you do it that way. It doesn't work.
I'm not forcing anything.
You just said you want Jim to repeat the line for your meerkat.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
I
do
mean,
that.
Chip.
I just got my meerkat on just in case he does that again. That's all I'm saying here.
He doesn't even have the upside down
Why do you have this
glasses on
here?
anymore.
I know. I'm getting a different version of Chip right now. Jim, what do you
the
got
fuck is that?
to promote there, buddy?
Just Albuquerque, New Mexico. First time ever. I'm doing that's July 18th, the day before my birthday. We have a whole big thing planned.
Happy birthday, Jim. Remember?
Come on, not yet. I'm doing the National Hispanic Cultural Center, which is an endorphin power company charity. It's for people with substance abuse problems. And then I'm in Minneapolis, or as my old agent would call it, Minnie, and Detroit, September 25, 26, and Borgata, July 10, 11.
All right. Want to thank Brian Regan for doing the show today, and Rich Voss. And what are you laughing at, Rich?
These people, how they make these fucking
Make the fucking what's?
what do they call these?
Photos?
Photos.
All right, I guess that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Looney Bin Saturday.
Oh wait, I got
That'll be
wake and a
Friday.
funeral tomorrow. You guys doing the show?
Yes.
All right, I might do it Friday then. We'll figure it out. Jimmy will be here tomorrow.
I will be
I'll
here
see you guys
tomorrow.
soon.
Sammy Bram Muffins will be here.
What did you just say?
I'm going to be here, but I won't be alone.
Who else is going to be here?
Sammy Bram Muffins.
Don't call me that.
Today's show will be available later today on Sirius XM On Demand. Sirius XM On Demand.
One day and one gift isn't enough to celebrate a mom as awesome as yours this year. Treat her with more than just one Mother's Day gift. Today only, you get giant freshly dipped strawberries from Sherry's Berries, plus a gorgeous bouquet of fresh flowers for only $39.99. Go to berries.com, click on the microphone, and type in the code Opie. Treat your mom to something sweet this Mother's Day with Sherry's Berries. Berries dipped in white milk and dark chocolate goodness and topped with chocolate chips, nuts, and decorative swizzle and flowers. They're beautiful. They're classic. The perfect addition for Mother's Day. Get this amazing deal today only. You get giant freshly dipped strawberries from Sherry's Berries, plus a gorgeous bouquet of fresh flowers for only $39.99. This offer is for listeners only when you use the code Opie. Call 866-FRUIT-02. That's 866-FRUIT-02. Or visit berries.com, BERRIES.com, berries.com. Click on the microphone in the top right corner. Type in Opie. That's berries.com. Click on the microphone, enter Opie. This Mother's Day deal expires at midnight, so order yours right now.
The Champions League
Mario Götze
is
Suavecito
theater. Hold your breath, Barcelona.